What is? You want me just explaining about the IVF?
Look, I've just got to take care of a bit of business.
What sort of business?
Nothing important, but I've got to sort it now. Won't be a minute, Nisha.
Right, I'll just pop your dinner in the oven.
Woo! Yeah! Come on.
So, do you think I've got a few turns on that?
No, you'd take far too long getting your clothes off. Oh, yeah. Well. Hey!
Are you Casanova?
What?
Do you mind?
We've got a visitor. Local constabulary.
Who?
The busies. So get yourself up and get out of here now.
You on your way to work?
No, let's out with the lads. Got me blood cheese and a book to up tonight, go a bit quicker.
You don't like it, do you?
I'm in, and I Rich.
Oh, Mike, I wish your wife did.
Is it that bad?
Why don't you fall in sick?
Because we need the money. See you later.
See you. Don't worry, I'm not even going to ask. It's all right. Not yet. No, we'll tell him. Just like old times, eh? Bobby at the front door.
Yeah, well, nothing to do with me this time.
You have to think about what you're getting yourself into, having a couple of tearaways with me.
We were making good progress then, weren't we? Not one bit of shouting.
I haven't finished what I was saying.
Well, you know what I am.
Yeah. I'll try and get back in my break, eh?
See ya.
See you, Jim.
Mr. Evans' showroom.
With the salesman's permission.
And subsequently back in the vehicle through the salesroom window.
Yeah, but it was an accident.
Well, Mr. Evans doesn't see it like that.
Well, it happened just the way I explained it, honest.
So is this Evans fellow looking to press charges or what?
I don't think so, because it's not absolutely clear what did go on.
Well, like I said, officer, we didn't take the vehicle without permission, and, the accident was an accident which happened on their premises.
What makes this, shall we say, a foggy issue is the fact that there's a checkered history between two families, yours and Mr. Evans, who I've known for some time, and because I'm a friend, this is an off-the-record chat.
Fair dues.
Now, if this was in some way a revenge accident for a mate, it'd better be the last. I don't want to have to come round here again in an official capacity to make any more inquiries about any altercation with Mr. Evans or his property. Is that clear?
Yeah, sure.
And by the way, I've done my homework. I know you've got form. And you, Mr. Corkill, although you have been inactive for some time. It'd be a good idea if you passed on your tips on keeping out of trouble to Mr. O'Leary. Right, we'll leave it at that, shall we?
Please say to him, Mr. O'Leary.
All right, Shane, I can see that.
Well, I just had to crack on. I had some biz to sort out.
Right. You pair of scallies want to give me the truth now?
Don't know where our Steve's got to.
Gives us more time to get to know each other. So, do you like being a nurse? Oh, it's a bit hard going working for the NHS, but you just get on with it, don't you?
Would you fancy going into the private sector?
Oh, no way. Just a load of queue jumpers. What have I just said? Your mum's had to go private. For your IVF? Yeah. I was too old for the NHS treatments. These situations are always difficult, aren't they? Somebody always has to lose out. And in spite of that, you still don't believe in private medicine.
Yeah, even when the queues are too long.
Well, going private doesn't help the queues in the NHS. They're still the same consultants. Honest? Oh, yeah. And they moan on about working too hard in our hospitals, but they've always got the time and energy to go down to the private clinic and coin it in. Oh, sounds like you're being a bit harsh to me. So, any nice holidays coming up? I've just been to Faliraki. It was brilliant.
That's the bomb.
Yeah, I did. And I spent a shed load of money. You must get well paid in this awful job of yours. She didn't say it was awful, then. But that's what she meant. What I said is that it was hard going. But despite that, I really enjoy it. More wine? Yes, thanks.
So did you go on holiday with that lad across the way?
Mum.
What fella? The coloured lad, Jerome.
We don't see colours anymore, Nin. He's black.
Well, did you?
No.
I thought he was your boyfriend.
Why not, Nisha?
It's fine, thanks. Just so that you don't have to listen to rumours, Mrs. McKenna. He wasn't my boyfriend, but I did go out with him. Just like I got with Steve.
Oh, sounds very casual to me.
Well, it is. Me and your Steve are just mates.
I thought you were going together.
Well, it's a bit more relaxed than that.
You mean you might have other boyfriends while you're going out with our Steve?
Maybe.
I wouldn't put up with that.
Well, you're always old-fashioned, Dad.
Well, I think it's all wrong, girls going out with two chaps. Leads to all sorts of problems.
Oh, amen.
Well, I'm sorry, but someone has to say these things.
It's funny how these comments are aimed at women. I mean, if lads sleep around, they're sowing the wild oats. But if it's women, we're labelled slags and slappers.
I'll go.
All right?
Yeah?
Thought the mountain better come to Mohammed.
It's very civil of him.
Besides, those two are going for some sex endurance record.
What happened with the police?
Oh, something and nothing. So just a slap on the wrist, you know.
Why are you fighting the courts, Jimmy?
Well, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think I would have accepted the decision.
You know, I never stood a chance with my history. Ex-con, ex-druggie. Blah, blah, blah.
You yourself, you didn't stand a chance of winning.
Yeah, well, I always did like an outside bet, didn't I?
So I can test it.
Because winner takes all, Jackie. You get me son and the house. What am I going to do? You know, all these visits I get with our Wills whenever. Well, what am I going to do when I have to take him back to some grotty hostel?
The house.
I want Wells to sleep in a comfy bed when he's with me. And if things all end up pear-shaped for me, I could end up out on the streets. What'll I do with him then?
Don't contest for Wills, and I'll see if I can stay at Val's a bit longer.
You serious?
I'll give you a bit more time to sort something out for yourself.
You'd do that for me?
You may have been at Loggerheads, Jim, but I wouldn't see you out on the street.
Sure, there's assessors. We pay their wages. They should keep their appointments.
Problems?
No, nothing to worry about. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Nursery?
But before that, we were talking about loose morals.
Oh, come on, Brigid.
I wouldn't put it like that. Maybe it's like Adele says, some people have just got old-fashioned views.
Well, at least those old-fashioned views meant that we didn't have thousands of girls trying to get pregnant so they could get council flats.
Have you seen these council flats that they're all supposed to be after?
What's that got to do with it?
Well, they're always the worst properties, the kind of properties that nobody would want to live in, and the girls know that.
So why do they let themselves get pregnant?
Well, I blame it on poor education. Parents don't discuss sex with their kids, and the schools are no good at it.
So, if they came to you, you'd advocate sleeping around?
No, I'd advise safe sex.
No, there's a silly one.
What was it? Excuse me, Stephen. This is all very slipshod, in my opinion. The world's turned upside down. You can get abortions willy-nilly, but Diane can't get her IVF. Where's the sense in that?
It's about priorities.
So, you favour abortion over fertility treatment?
It's not as simple as that. I mean, you have to draw the line somewhere.
But where?
I know it's tough. But IVF can only be free for women up to a certain age. And I'm sorry, but everyone can't be a priority, can they? What do you think?
Can't we change the subject?
There just isn't a bottomless pit of funds in the NHS, Diane.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. The money you use killing unborn babies could be used for helping women like her. Women who would give a child love and affection, not murder it while it's still growing inside the mother.
Can't you give it a rest?
This is all to do with morals. People won't stand up and be counted today, but I will. And I have to say I'm astounded to hear such views coming from someone with such an important position in society, but supports behaviour becoming a tomcat.
Mum, that's enough.
Well,
should we go and get that drink we talked about?
great. Thanks. Thanks for tea. It was really lovely.
You're welcome.
For now, love. I'll have my tea when I get back.
Calls herself a nurse, she should be struck off.
I suppose everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Hasti's got no sense, and she's got no morals by the sound of it.
Well, I thought she was dead cool.
Why didn't we just talk about football or Northern Ireland?
Nisha. Oh, my family, eh?
Did you find that funny?
No, but you know what I mean, like families.
Where were you, Steve?
What?
Your sweet Nan tried to take me apart in there. You never said anything.
That's because I was trying to avoid an argument.
Oh, you're a bit late for that. You just sat there.
But me and me